Imagine this. In front of you, there's a color you've never seen before. It's not red, not blue, not green, but something completely new. Can you picture it? Probably not, right? The problem is, we can only imagine things based on what we already know. If we've never seen a certain color in our entire life, our brain doesn't even have a reference for it. But here's the crazy part. These colors actually exist. They're hidden in our world, but we just can't see them. So the big question is, can we ever see colors that have never existed in our experience? And if so, how would that even work? Okay, so how do we actually see colors? It all happens in our eyes, specifically in the retina. We have 3 types of cone cells, one for red, one for green, and one for blue. Every color we see is just a mix of these 3. Some animals can see more than us. Some birds, fish, and insects have an extra cone cell, which means they can see a much wider spectrum of colors. Imagine if humans had this ability. The world we see now might just be a tiny piece of reality. Imagine if there were colors all around you that you just couldn't see. Right now, there could be light waves bouncing off objects, filling the world with unseen colors, and you wouldn't even know they existed. Sounds crazy, right? But that's exactly what happens with ultraviolet and infrared light. Colors that are invisible to human eyes. Our eyes are like radio receivers, tuned to a specific range of frequencies. What we see as red, green, and blue is just a small part of the vast electromagnetic spectrum. Outside of this range, there are ultraviolet, UV rays, which are so energetic that they can burn our skin, and infrared, IR waves, which are so long that they carry heat. Some animals, like bees, can see ultraviolet to find flowers, while snakes use infrared to detect warm-blooded prey in total darkness. Imagine being able to see the heat radiating from a person's body or the hidden markings on a flower that guide insects. If humans had evolved with different eyes, our world might look completely different. Scientists have created cameras and special filters that convert infrared and ultraviolet into visible colors, allowing us to glimpse this hidden world. But these aren't the real colors. They're just translations, shifting the unseen into something we can perceive. There are even X-rays and gamma rays, wavelengths of light that are so powerful they can pass through your skin and reveal what's inside your body. Hospitals use X-rays to see bones, but your eyes can't detect them naturally. What if we could? How strange would it be to see through objects, to look at the world in layers of transparency? So here's the big question. Are there colors beyond just ultraviolet and infrared? Could there be entire spectrums of light that we don't even have words for? Scientists believe that in the distant future, through evolution or technology, humans might expand their vision and experience an entirely new way of seeing the world. Did you know that there are colors that theoretically exist, but our brains simply can't process them? These are called impossible colors, shades that lie outside the boundaries of human perception. Imagine a yellowish blue or a reddish green. Sounds strange, right? That's because our eyes and brain are wired to prevent us from seeing these colors. The way our cone cells work causes opposing colors, like red and green, to cancel each other out, making it impossible for us to perceive them. But what if we could override this limitation? Scientists have conducted experiments using specific visual techniques that allow people to momentarily perceive these impossible colors. By tricking the brain into focusing on opposing wavelengths simultaneously, some individuals have reported glimpses of strange new hues that don't exist in the natural world. It's like suddenly unlocking a hidden layer of reality, one that has always been there, but we were never equipped to see? There's also a phenomenon called chimerical colors, which appear when our eyes are fatigued after staring at one color for a long time. Have you ever looked at a bright red surface for several seconds, then looked away and saw a bluish-green afterimage? This effect can be manipulated to produce colors that don't exist in the normal spectrum. Some of these chimerical colors are so bizarre that they seem unnatural, as if they belong to a different dimension altogether. Researchers believe that by enhancing human vision through biotechnology or advanced optical lenses, we might one day experience a reality filled with these unknown shades. Some even speculate that certain psychedelic substances temporarily expand our ability to perceive more colors. If that's true, could it mean that our perception of color is not as fixed as we once thought? Could our world be far more colorful than we ever imagined? Think about it. If some animals can already see ultraviolet and infrared, and if scientists are unlocking ways to perceive impossible colors, what does this mean for the future of human vision? Will we continue living in a limited spectrum, or will we someday evolve to see the true extent of reality? Let's dive deeper into the possibilities of expanding human perception. Have you ever wondered if there are colors we've never seen before? Our eyes can only perceive a limited range of colors within the visible spectrum. But what if I told you there's a way to trick your brain into seeing a color that doesn't technically exist? This is called a forbidden color, hues that the human eye normally can't process because of how our cones work. Scientists have discovered that by using certain visual techniques, such as staring at specific color contrasts for a long time, your brain can generate a completely new shade, something that isn't on the usual color spectrum. Some people report seeing strange blends of red-green or blue-yellow, colors that should cancel each other out but somehow appear as a unique perception. These illusions work because our brain processes color through a balance system. When one type of cone cell is overstimulated, the brain compensates by creating an afterimage, sometimes leading to unexpected colors. Some researchers even suggest that under altered states of consciousness or with special lighting conditions, it might be possible to glimpse entirely new hues. But the real question is, do these colors actually exist, or is it just a trick of the mind? So, we know that our world is full of colors, but we can only see a tiny fraction of them. Our eyes limit what we perceive, but with technology and experiments, new possibilities might emerge. Imagine if one day we could finally see colors that were once invisible to us. Would the world feel different? Or have those colors been around us all along and we just never realized it? If one day there was a way to unlock new colors, would you want to experience it? Or maybe we've already seen these impossible colors in our dreams without even knowing it? Leave your thoughts in the comments. What kind of color do you think has never been seen before? And if we could see more colors, how do you think it would change the way we see the world?